Do you know the true story of Signalgate? I think you probably do. I'm going to tell you now. I'm Joshua Lisec. This is Daily Persuasion. I am the New York Times bestselling author and co-author, ghostwriter of 97 nonfiction books, and a certified hypnotist. Through these unique experiences, I curate current events and teach you how to better influence the VIPs of your life and your career. So what's going on with Signal? Atlantic editor Jeffrey Goldberg claimed that he found himself into a chat where classified information was being shared. And it turned out that he oversold the information that he had access to. Mike Walls was in the chat, the national security advisor, Vice President J.D. Vance was in there, Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth were in there. And it turns out that it is being overblown because it's like, wow, we can show how incompetent the Trump administration is. Ha ha ha. What's the real story? The real story is Jeffrey Goldberg is a traitor to the United States of America as a citizen. Now, because he's not a elected official, there probably won't be, and maybe not ought to be, any actual punishment for this. But conservatives believe in order, honor, duty, family, community, country, safety, security. So from the conservative principle perspective, he's got to go. So what do we mean by traitor? If you find yourself in a government chat where you don't belong and there might be classified information, what's the right thing to do? And this is what the liberal mind cannot comprehend. What is the right thing to do? It's, oh, how can I get Trump? Gotta get Trump, get Trump, get Trump, get Trump. That's their frame of reference. Versus, how do I be a good citizen? You go, you immediately, guys, I'm in here. Sorry, I'm not supposed to be in here. I'm not sure how I got added. My apologies. Sorry, I'll delete the message. I'm not taking any screenshots. I understand if you need to do a background check on my phone, etc., whatever. Like, that would be the right thing to do. See yourself out and say nothing. So I wonder then, was this an op intended to make this happen? Did someone inside the Trump administration add Jeffrey Goldberg to that chat to turn it into the story? Because a patriot, a good citizen, would not have reacted the way Jeffrey Goldberg did with this sort of treacherous behavior, backstabbing and making a big nothing out of it. And they weren't discussing the plans. They were discussing how to communicate about the plans, interestingly enough. And it seems also that because it was about the Iran proxies, the Houthis, it seems, the optics seem to suggest that Jeffrey Goldberg is taking the side of Iran and the Houthis. Anything to get Trump, right? Trump bad, therefore Iran and Houthis good. This seems to be how they think and how they process the world. And everything, you remember how all of the lawfare that happened to Donald J. Trump in 2023 and 2024, it was all entirely, in 2022 even, gosh, it was all driven by two words: get Trump. Get Trump. There's no law that can't be broken to do that. There's no code that can't be discarded. There's no clause of the Constitution that can't be ignored. Got to get Trump. Got to get Trump. That's all they think about. And I hate to say it, but if that's someone in your life you're trying to persuade, get out. Just get out. I'm about to go on a Scott Adams level rant. Maybe just stay the F away. But that's what's going on. That's the real story of the matter, is that there should not be a story. It's tough to hear, but if you have a Jeffrey Goldberg in your life, get out, because they will do the same thing to you. They will screenshot your text messages, your chats, the private stuff, photos, anything to get Trump. And if that means get you, then they'll do it. Get out.